Hey there, what's going on? Out here in my shed, filming on my phone, and it's 5:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. I wanted to try to film some stuff yesterday, and I just didn't get a chance to do so for good reason. We had a lot going on yesterday, 4 units, and I lost my supervisor, one of them for sure. And I don't think I've ever shared much about, one of my supervisors. So one of my supervisors, I had lost this guy in the past, and it wasn't like we ever had an argument or anything like that. He just disappeared. From one job to another, he just disappeared. And it was a couple of months separated between that time. He had blocked my number. I guess, he just wasn't happy in the situation or whatever the hell it was. He disappeared, and months later, I would call him. My number wasn't blocked anymore. We would talk, and he would be really apologetic for just disappearing, and he would end up coming back. And he would be back for probably about 2 months, close to that. And then it was just yesterday he disappeared again from one job, just completely disappeared. This time he didn't block my number, though. I would text this guy and say, hey, look, I understand, it's a lot that we're doing, whatever the case is, if you need a day, a mental day, whatever, I understand. I don't want to lose you. You are a top guy. But losing him yesterday, and I know I lost him because he ended up leaving a key fob that he had at a job that he was, working on. And, man, that shit left me high and dry like it did the first time. So I wasn't able to film much yesterday because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get things going, and I would end up getting it all squared away. At this point, I've got between 7 and 9 guys, 2 new guys, 1 new guy who just started yesterday, and another new guy who's potentially about to begin today. There's another guy who I think I shared in the last video about a unit that was a D that he had done. He is a really good painter, just, kind of missed the mark on a couple of things. He disappeared on me, and then he would talk with me yesterday saying that he was having car trouble. I think that there's more to his story, and that being drugs probably. But he is a really good painter and a decent enough guy. He may be coming back. And then my other supervisor yesterday, he was injured. He had hurt his leg or something like that. So he needed some time off yesterday, maybe even today. And that's where we are. So it's 5:30, like I say. I got to get ready to leave at 6. I've got a mental health psychiatry appointment with the psychiatrist today at 9:30. But I got so much freaking running around I got to do first thing this morning. It would be super helpful if I had my supervisors, but I'm erring on the side of caution that I probably won't, and I'm going to need to get all these things squared away myself. My appointment is this morning at 9:30, and before then, I need to try to go load out 3 units at one property, pick up paint from the storage unit, which is all the way across the map, get to Lowe's, grab a couple of 18-inch roller setups. I need to get way across the map to our Class A contractor shop, get paint delivered out there, and we've only got 2 units that are going today. I'm going to put everybody to work today who's going to work and try to get all of these things done by 9:30, which it's not going to happen. If something has to get sacrificed today, I hate to say that it would probably be the meeting, which I really need to go to. I haven't been on the medication for about a week now. I think I'm doing okay. I know I'm not sleeping. And, I'm thinking maybe they can put me on another medication. These meetings are only 30 minutes. That's way across the map where that is. Everything that I got to do today is nowhere near each other. None of these things are near each other. So it's definitely not going to be an easy thing to get squared away first thing in the morning. A new guy to get set up and have him working. Fuck. If I could just reschedule the psychiatrist appointment for either later on today or tomorrow. That would be the best bet. But I don't know. You can only miss 2 of those meetings before they drop you. Got a little zit on my kneecap. I hate those. So yeah, what else is going on? Even though it sounds a little chaotic with the business, things are going relatively okay. We've completed the interior painting job at the one of the latest residential houses. I got paid from that. The customer was very happy with all of that. We've completed the exterior painting job. Here's some pictures of the before and after with that. That came out really well. Got paid from that. Made decent profits off of those 2 jobs right there. Made 50% profit off of both of those 2 jobs. And the Class A contractor shop, we've at least gotten that pressure washed and we're ready to begin painting on that today. And I anticipate that that could be a 2-day job, 3 days at the absolute most. But 2 days with 3 guys out there, it's not a lot of ground to cover out there. And we're going to be spraying, we're going to be rolling. We're going to get that job knocked out pretty quick. So that's where we begin today. I know I look a little crazy out here. It's got to be the lighting, or maybe it is me looking this crazy. I am trying to continue with this video work. Somebody had said, you know, Joe stopped caring about the videos, hence the fact nobody watches these videos anymore. I took a little bit of offense to that. I said, hey, look, you should be lucky that I'm even still here doing these videos. I really want to be doing these videos. I'm just one man and I'm stupid busy. You know, I got a life way outside of YouTube, which is obviously my family first, then the painting business, and then YouTube. All 3 of those things are really important to me. Obviously, my family being the most important. But God bless it, man. Give me a little bit of credit here. I'm trying. I really am. Not going to talk you guys to death with all of this. I just want to share with you a quick update of what I'm in store for and what I've been dealing with. Let's hope today's a good day. Thursday morning. Good morning to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having a great week out there. I'm going to look forward to trying to share as much of this day with you as I possibly can. Can we get everything done that we need to before 9:30 and make it to the psychiatrist appointment on time? Probably not. Can I reschedule the psychiatrist appointment? Probably not. We're going to have to see, though. Got a busy day ahead and little to no supervisor help. So here's the hoping we can make today a good one. All right, 6:45 up in a unit, and this is my 3rd unit that I've been in. I got out here at 6:15. I skipped the trip to Lowe's because I just ain't got time for it. I've gotten almost all 3 of these units loaded out and gonna get the storage. I got the van. Van is slam loaded and go unload all of this at storage. Get this spray machine here. A couple of little things to grab right there and get up out of here. Yeah, man. Got a busy day today. I'm down both of my supervisors. I'll share more about that on the ride, but let me get loaded up and get the hell up out of here. Hopefully I'm good. Turn that off. Whew. All right, 6:48. Let's get up out of here. So I'm down both of my supervisors. One of them quit, one of them is injured. And what are you gonna do? You know, I've been sitting here being all like sympathetic for the supervisor who has quit and disappeared on me for a second time, but the reality is man, fuck that shit. Dude does not deserve any leeway whatsoever, and it's probably best that I just move on. If you're gonna disappear on me once, you're gonna disappear on me twice, and that's evident because he's done that. And you know, I couldn't play fair enough with this guy. He was making no less than $250 a day. He was making no less than $250 a day. He was getting $50 a week in gas. Like, what more can I do? Just like the first time he disappeared that I never shared with you guys. You know, if you'll remember back to when I was doing that complete bathroom rebuild, he disappeared on me during that. And you want to talk about leaving me high and dry, that was pretty bad. Yesterday was not as bad, but just as bad. And again, I mean, the fact is he's gone. I sat here yesterday and sent him all these little sympathetic texts like, hey man, you know, I get it if you're going through something, but you won't even let me know. You won't even say, hey Joe, you know, thanks, but I was looking for another job the whole time and one finally came through and fuck you. I would respect that more. I would respect that more. But regardless, we are gonna, you know, survive and we're gonna get through it and figure it out. And that starts today. So again, 6:51 in the morning, just got 3 units loaded out, got the van slam loaded with paint sprayers and all sorts of materials. And now we're gonna get the storage, unload all of this, and then load up for the day. We've only got 2 units going. I've got plenty of workers. I should have plenty of workers. And the bigger issue is my therapist appointment. Am I going to be able to make that? And with the fact that I'm down, both of my supervisors, chances of me making that appointment are not very good. All right, 7:44 in the morning, and just got over to another property, and of course the unit is locked. Shit. Right now I'm struggling trying to figure out strategically how to maneuver today with everything that I have going on in opposite ends of the world. Especially my meeting with this psychiatrist today, which I'm heavily contemplating trying to reschedule. If I can reschedule that, I would be a little better off, because I'm at this one property. I got to get all the way over to another property, get that unit set up, get this unit set up, get all the way even further away to where Class A's shop is at, get paint dropped off over there, and then the psychiatrist appointment is really far away from all of that. You're talking probably an hour and a half from Class A shop to the psychiatrist appointment. I wanted to get this unit set up though, because I'm gonna put more people in here. I'm gonna have 3 guys in here. It's probably the other unit. I'm only gonna have 1 guy in there. But I got to wait on maintenance to get here to get this unit open so I can see what this thing's looking like. And then, you know, I think about, okay, well, I can have some people come and meet me, or somebody come and meet me and help me do this, move some stuff around, considering I'm down my 2 supervisors. My supervisors, not only do they help me so much, one of the biggest ways that they help me is by helping me do all of these things that need to get done in the morning. Load in units, load out units, check units. And being down both of them today, one being gone, you know, what the hell. It's just not going to be easy, but we're going to get through it. I sent a message to the guy that disappeared again. I think I'm going to title this video, "My Supervisor Quit." And I couldn't go to my psychiatrist appointment because of that, if that ends up being the case. My supervisor quit and he ruined my life overnight. Not clickbait. Oh well. All right. We'll hurry up and wait, and hopefully we'll be able to get into this unit before long. Oh wait, that was another thing that I was going to say was, you know, I could have some people come meet me to help me. But most of the people that I have right now, either 1, don't drive, 2, they don't wake up nowhere near early enough to help me get this done, or 3, if they do drive, they've got a car which is not going to be big enough to do much of anything. But still, I do have one guy, a brand new guy, who I may be able to come out here, grab this paint from me. If I can have that happen, oh, that would be so helpful. We'll see. All right, still up in the van. Joe talks about stuff. All right, 11 o'clock in the morning. Unit over at the one property did not go. I guess the person didn't move out. And was able to get another unit set up and was able to make it to my psychiatrist appointment. And they put me on, oh, I don't know, just throw pills at me. Whatever this is. Whatever that one is. Libalvi. So we'll give that one a go. I'm on my way out to the small town. Gonna go see how things are going out there. We're doing the Class A contractor shop. We've already begun painting that this morning. And my hope is to get that whole job done today, which that's definitely not gonna happen. But what I hope doesn't happen is I hope we don't run out of paint. I've got 17 gallons of paint to do this entire exterior. I don't know if it's going to be a 1 coat or a 2 coat type of deal. Probably be a 2 coat. And hopeful that our paint is going to stick. So we'll find out all of those things once we get out there. It's a little windy and it's really not too windy. But it may be a little windy to be spraying, but I'm hoping that's not the case neither. I'm hoping that we are able to get the spraying. So let me get where I'm going, and I'll share more with you in just a little bit. Hey there, good morning. Friday morning as I begin this and continuing from yesterday. Yesterday I didn't get a chance to film anything after I got over to the Class A contractor shop because we were just working the whole day. I didn't want to be filming in front of my guys. But here's some pictures of how the shop looked before and after. And man, if this thing doesn't look like a brand new building right now. Very proud of the way that this is coming out. And we almost got the job completed yesterday. We'll definitely get the job completed today. And that's something to be proud of. So, Friday morning also begins after my first night of taking that new medicine, that Libalvi. And let me tell you something, that in comparison to the Varaylar, hey, the Varaylar wasn't shit in comparison to what this first dose was like. This shit really had me like a zombie. I guess the only plus side to it is the fact that I got some sleep. I did get some sleep last night, but I was waking up all throughout the night having to piss for whatever reason. Maybe that was a side effect of the medication. And man, I was stumbling to the bathroom. So really no good with all of that. Feeling a little out of it this morning, but not too terribly bad. I'm hoping that as I get into today, that's going to subside quite a bit. Only time will tell. And in other news, I'm going to be down probably a few guys today. Obviously, the one guy who quit or disappeared for a second time still is MIA, and I guess that's just the way that that's going to be. Allegedly, he talked to another one of my painters. I guess those two were tight. And, you know, he just said allegedly that he was overwhelmed and he doesn't do good under pressure, which is something that I've already known about this guy. And I try to not really put him under much pressure. I understand, and I've been fully aware of the fact that he doesn't do well under pressure. And there was no pressure to be under. You were simply coming to work and doing a job. Okay, if you can't handle this, I don't know what you're going to be able to handle. And if this ain't it for you, then, well, I don't know what is going to be it for that guy. Kind of pissed off knowing that, you know, he talked to somebody else but wouldn't talk to me. I've been nothing short of extremely fair with this guy, and I don't even have my wallet. Ain't that? Oh shit, can I go that way? Yes, I can go that way. And I gotta run all the way back to the house and get that. So, not sure how I forgot that, but I did. Anyways, gonna be hopeful that today is a good day. But being down a couple of guys is not gonna be helpful. So I'm only gonna have one guy doing the Class A contractor shop, just buttoning that up. There's really not a lot left to be done out there. About a half a day's work for one guy. And then I'm putting everybody else in units. I've got 3 units going, 2 1-bedrooms, which is great at an easy property. I want to show you guys this property too. So once I get out there, I'll show it to you. And then another unit going at another property. So let's get the day rocking and rolling. I'm hopeful to be able to share more with you guys throughout today, and hopeful to make this a conclusion to a video on this fine Friday. Good morning to you guys. Let's get the show on the road after we backtrack to the house and get our wallet. Yeah, that's fucking annoying right there. Trying to get an early start, trying to get a unit loaded out, and they'd unlock the damn unit. Can't even check the unit. Got no idea what the unit even looks like. So I'll get a call back later on saying, hey man, your painters left all their stuff in here and my spray machine. And I'll be like, yeah, I was there at 6:50 in the morning trying to get it loaded out, but you'd unlock the damn unit. Oh well. All right, let's get over to another property and see if we can at least try to start loading some stuff in for that. Got that paint cart back in action. Paint to pick up. And a huge room to store it in. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to a new property that we have right off the main road. And this is a big old commercial space that they have for this property. I think they said they were even trying to rent this space out, maybe to a business or something. Could you imagine if this was our main shop? This thing is huge. Very massive. Very massive. It's makes you feel kind of small being in a space this big. But I got my paint cart back in action, and we're gonna wheel this thing around. These are some leftover supplies from a painter who kind of disappeared on me. So we're gonna put those to use. And let me go check some units and I'll show you this new property that we got. All right, I just walked in here, but I gotta give you all the full effect. There's the cart. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cart up in here. All right, hey, welcome to a brand new property. And this thing, it's gonna look a lot different than anything you guys have seen us do. So the doors in the trim are black. They broke the door off the bathroom some kind of a way. This unit is in pretty piss poor condition. Hey Joe, how you doing? Good morning. Here we are. Yeah, this unit's in pretty piss poor condition. And as soon as I come in here, I get an overwhelming smell of weed, and there's roaches, little weed roaches all over this bitch. Look at this. Roaches galore. Could you imagine? Look at the way they left this unit. Yeah, this is bad. This must be where they used to roll up at. Pretty disgusting. Yeah, we're gonna need to use some scented Some scented stuff up in here for sure. I mean, what did they do? They just threw their roaches on the floor? God, how could you live like this? So this is just a little 1-bedroom. They got the audacity to have a Swiffer mop. Just a little 1-bedroom. Oh my God. Disgusting. Got the audacity to have a dustpan when your bed looks like this and a whole bunch of little black specks all over that bed that make me question, is that bed bugs? Damn. Yeah, I don't want no parts of this one. So we got to do it. So anyways, just a little 1-bedroom. We don't get a lot to paint these units out here. It's really cheap. I get $350 to paint these 1-bedrooms, and I give the painters out here $160 to do a 1-bedroom. And when it comes to the trim, you really don't have to do a lot with it. In some cases, you don't have to do a lot with it. Sometimes you can just clean it up and just spot it. But yeah, man, hey, this one's a little rough right here. But it's on the schedule for today, so we're gonna get it knocked out. All right, let's go check the other unit. All right, so I'm just getting into the second unit that we've got over here for the day. And you walk in through the front door right here, and bing, you got a bathroom right here. Doors are a little beat up. I have to get some good paint going on them. And we go from the bathroom. We could have went through the hallway, but here's the bedroom. Kind of bedroom has a big ass freaking pillar going right through your bedroom. Really limits the type of bed that you can put in this unit. Shit, you probably couldn't even get you might be able to get a queen right there. But damn, you're sleeping right next to this pillar. This property almost feels like a prison inside of these units. There's just no windows. You got, rooms with just no windows at all. Here's another one of those big pillars. There's some repair work that we got to do right here. We got to get this guy off, and then obviously that's what it did. There's already been some repair work that's been done in here that we got to come in and sand and get ready to rock and roll. So at this particular property, we don't spray, we roll. It's just easier to do it that way, and it makes it, it just makes it a hell of a lot better. So we roll these units, and one guy can take care of one unit. It's not too bad. Just get in here with your 18-inch roller and bust this guy out. All right, let's get loaded up and get some work going. All right, it's 10:22 in the morning, and I just got these 2 units set up going. And a little bit of a clusterfuck. Organization and scheduling I have got to get better at. I got to get better at that. I got to go over to the first unit that we tried to get into that was locked and get that loaded out now. And then make my way out to the small town, because that job should be getting close to getting buttoned up. So I'm gonna do this little bit of running around and then circle back to over here, check on these guys. They should be pretty far along. Like I said, it's just little 1-bedrooms. So hopefully it goes pretty well. Check in again soon. Whoa. Damn. All right. So I was able to go load out the unit. No issues there at all. Everything was pretty smooth. And now I'm almost to the small town and getting ready to see this job get buttoned up. I'll film a little bit when I get out there to show you what all we did. And I guess my guy's out here doing the job, and one of the neighbors came and said they want some work done. So could be something there. We'll see. So let's talk medication real quick. Libalvi or whatever the fuck I'm taking. Took it for the first time last night, and man, let me tell you, I ain't felt like that in a long time. They said the medication would make me drowsy. Man, I was so drowsy and tired. It did also make me have to piss a lot. So in the middle of the night, I'm waking up to piss. and I'm like literally stumbling to the toilet like I'm almost sleepwalking is almost a good way of describing how that was. I feel like I got some good sleep because of that medication, but I don't feel drowsy today. I don't really feel out of it today, not too bad, but I do got a hellacious case of dry mouth that's kind of annoying. But no big deal with that. I'm happy to know that we've almost wrapped up this job for the Class A contractor. He's also given us another opportunity for a job, a smaller one. And he said that if I could get it done for a certain price, that it was ours. But it's scraping some exterior fascia, I think, and some dental, and then repainting all of that. I'll have to look at this job. I don't have the address on me right this second. If he's there, I'll get the address and maybe we can swing by it, but it's probably something I'm going to look at over the weekend. I am trying to gear myself more toward doing subcontractor work and then also just getting jobs on our own and getting away from apartments. Because those two apartments that I showed you guys this morning, the one with the blunt roaches all over it, and also the other one that was clean, those apartments are a pain in the ass. They really are, just like any other apartments are a pain in the ass. And it's doing these type of jobs, these residential jobs, that they're just so much less stress. They really are. I'm not on a time limit of 1 day to have to get things done. There's more money involved in this, obviously. Apartments just suck. I mean, they really do. And trying to maintain a crew of like 9 guys is what I really need. But even with that amount of people, it's still oftentimes not enough. Sometimes it's too many guys. I've got a bunch of guys working today, and I'm teaming everybody up in units where I'm probably not going to make any money today, really, outside of this job for the Class A contractor. But yeah, apartments are a pain in the ass, and I would like to eventually see us get away from those. Constant callbacks. I got a call back just the other day. They said, hey, tell your painters to stop leaving drinks in the fridge. There were two cups in a fridge. I'm like, damn, man, you got a cleaner that's got to come in there. That, you know, can't they do that? But whatever, it's the price you pay. All right, I'm almost where I got to be at. I'm going to show you how the job for the Class A contractor has come out. So let's go check that out. All right, so real quick, here is the shop. Completely painted. There's our machine right there. Everything is A100 in here. So we went all under here. And just look at how bright all of that is. So this has all been painted under here, all the way up to the top up there. And then we come around the corner, painted all this. Here's the far stretch of the building right here. All of this has been painted. So all of this has been painted. And we did this job in a day and a half. So this was a big job. A neighbor has come and asked to speak with us because they said they couldn't believe how fast we got this done. Bunch of paint chips down here. We're gonna sweep all of that out. All around here. Again, that side of the barn. All the way up to there. And all the way down Broadway. All right, hey, it's 12:56 in the afternoon, and we buttoned up the Class A contractor shop, so that job is completed. There was a neighbor who wanted to talk with me, but I didn't get a chance to talk with them. I felt kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. My guy gave him my card, and maybe they reach out to me, but I felt funny taking a job right next to the Class A contractor shop. Like, maybe I should be getting that job through him. You know, because if people come and talk to him about painting work, of course he's gonna take the job and he's gonna sub it to me. So I kind of felt funny going, I don't know, because I did tell him, and me and my guy were talking about it. I said, you know, it's gonna be people seeing this guy's shop that they're gonna be interested in painting work. They're gonna see how fast we got that job done in a day and a half, 2 days really, if you include the day for pressure washing. But I felt funny just going over there. So I didn't go over there, and I need to get back to where I was at the one property where I've got 4 guys over there painting. 2 guys who I'm not worried about at all, but 2 guys who I definitely am worried about. These guys have never done a unit by themselves, never done a unit by themselves together. They've done units with other people, and these are units that, one, don't pay a hell of a lot of money. They don't pay shit. They pay $350. I'm gonna lose money paying the 2 of these guys to be in this unit. I'm gonna lose money on both the units that I've got going on over there today, because I'm just trying to work guys and keeping them working on low-paying units when I've got more than one person in there, when really they're, even though one guy can get the units done, I mean, it makes it a hell of a lot easier when I can put 2 guys in there to get the units done. I might make like 50 bucks off of each unit, maybe. But anyways, the Class A contractor shop is done, and now I'm scrambling to get back to check on units. So let's go see what they're doing, because they've already called me. One of the guys has already called me and said, hey, look, we're almost done. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, are y'all really almost done? Because you damn sure weren't moving at breakneck speed, which is what you would have to be moving at to get the units done. You weren't moving that damn fast while I was there. So let's go see what these units are looking like. All right, up in the unit where I had my 2 new guys up in, and I know you can't tell much from this video. It looks like a ding in the wall right there. Same with that one, ding in the wall. I know you can't tell probably from this video. Yeah, I can definitely see what was painted versus what wasn't painted. Okay, well, anyways, this is just a closet, so we're not gonna worry about that. But as I look at the main portion of the walls, everything looks pretty good. And I think out here, pretty good is about the best that you're gonna get. And I mean that because of the pricing. The pricing out here, hey, Joe, how you doing? Trying to get through the day, yeah, I think out here, this is the best that you're gonna get is pretty good. And again, the reason for that is because of pricing. But anyways, looking at this unit overall, if you'll remember, this is the unit with all the little blunt roaches. What you doing with that roach right there? Yeah, pretty good is the best that you're gonna get. And overall, this unit looks pretty good. As I look at this, it looks like it's been painted. It smells like it's been painted. And I helped paint a little portion of this morning. So, you know what? Hey, this unit passes my test. My litmus test. It passes. And don't mind that, that's shadows right there, okay? That is shadows. I don't know where it's coming from. Is it coming? I guess it's shadows. Anyways, that's it. The day is done. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I got my other unit going with 2 of my more seasoned guys, and then I've got another unit going with 2 more of my more seasoned guys. Good news is, hey, we just wrapped up the big job for the Class A contractor. I showed you guys that, and I'll show you guys this real quick. Bing, got the check, got paid from that job, and really happy that I did so, and I was able to see a little bit of a profit off of that. That was needed because in the grand scheme of things, I'm not seeing enough money from apartment painting, and I'm not seeing checks come on time still. I've been waiting for some checks to come in as of late, and they've been slow feeding me with those checks. And with that slow feeding, it's really causing a damper in things. I'm not able to see my profit. My profit is only being seen on paper. And you know, any money that I'm bringing in, for example, this week I brought in $3,000 worth of checks. That was gone in 2 days. 2 days. That's 2 days. That's like not even 2 days of labor. So I really need these checks to be coming in hot and heavy. And hopefully at some point they will. And maybe what will make those checks come in hot and heavy is doing more jobs for the Class A. I don't know why I'm holding my wallet up. I was meaning to hold that check up. Doing more jobs for people like the Class A, where pay is as soon as the job is done. But anyways, that's all I got for today. Hey, I hope that this video ended up being something you guys enjoyed. I'm still dealing with that hellacious dry mouth, and I guess I'm gonna give it a go with the Lybalvi medication. I'll tell you what, night number 1 certainly wasn't a lot of fun, even though I did get some sleep. But sleepwalking, or on the borderline of doing so, I don't think that's a good thing. Anywho, hey, that's all I got. I look forward to sharing more with you guys real soon. And until then, take care.